Okay, so you made your Google Doc. Now I have to get that Google Doc into your Google Classroom. So first thing, obviously get over to your Google Classroom. I'm in mine. When you first open your Google Classroom, you're going to be in the stream page. That's where we're at this moment. We're going to make our way over one tab to the right to the classwork tab. To add your assignment, you're going to need to create your assignment. Create button over here in the top left. Very first option there is assignment. Opens up a new window with different fields to type things into. First one here is title. So I'm not that creative. I'll just call mine sample assignment. Underneath that, instructions. A lot of times, as a classroom teacher, to be able to skip this because you can tell your kids what you want them to do in class. If your kids are no longer in class, I would give some fairly robust instructions here. And not only your kids can follow without you being present, but also that parents can also look at it if they need to. So type those all out for your students and for your parents. Once you make your way over to the right side, going to obviously be for the class you're in right now. That's what this is right here, my sample class. If you're a secondary teacher, though, and you teach multiple sections of the same subject, so you have 3 hours for one, for example, you could click that. That'll show you all of your different Google classes. So instead of making a new assignment for each class, you can actually click as many classes as you want to apply to and make that same assignment go to all these classes at once. Save you a little bit of time there. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to keep mine to one class. It's going to also default to all students. If you wanted to differentiate that, you could click that. And once you actually have a roster of students in your class, you could click each student you want to go to and differentiate if you like. Points doesn't really matter unless you just, once your assignment actually reflects the points, you're going to put it in Tyler. But as of this moment, Google Gradebook does not talk to the Tyler Gradebook. So they're two separate sets of gradebooks. So you can tell your kids how many points you want. At the end of the day, the Google points don't translate over to Tyler. So that's up to you how you want to do that. Due date, you can either leave no due date, or if you click it, you can go to the calendar, click on a day, that's going to be the due date. You can even make an actual time that it is due. Up to you. Topic is a very helpful feature. That's what keeps your classroom organized. So I would recommend not ever using no topic. But if you click it, you can either choose previous topics you used. So apparently I had a topic at some point called giving directions, or you can create a new topic straight from that page. So if this was an ELA assignment, I can just call this ELA, and now this assignment will fall under my ELA topic. Rubric, you can make a rubric for the assignment if you want. That just came out of beta. It's a whole nother PD if you want to learn about that, but feel free to explore on your own. We will support you in that. And originality reports is also a fairly new feature. If you have your kids write an essay, just kind of make sure they don't just copy it off. Get your Google Doc in here, two choices. You're either going to add, which is what we're going to do today because we just made our Google Doc. If you didn't make it already, you can actually hit this create button. And when you create it, you can actually create it from this assignment page. Create a new doc, slide, sheet, whatever. We're going to add it since we already made it. It's a Google product, so it's in your Google Drive. You'll see a list of all of your Google products pop up. So the one I want to use is actually my sample assignment right here. If you can't find it, you can actually search for it in the search box here. But I found it. Click it, hit add. Now it's in here. Last thing you want to do is change this probably from students can view file to something else. Students can view means they can see it, but they can't do anything with it. They can type on it or nothing. Next one down, students can edit means every single student in class is going to edit that one assignment. So probably don't want that option either. Generally, as a teacher, you're going to want this last one, make a copy for each student. That makes it to where if you have 25 kids in class, all 25 kids end up with their own version of that assignment that they can type into and back into you. So once you're done with all these different buttons here, last thing to do is assign it. If you hit assign, it's going to make that assignment live from this very moment. So go ahead and click that if you'd like. You have different options. If you click that little drop down, you get that same assign option. You can schedule it for later, so tell it when exactly you want that to show for your students to see. So if you're doing this all on a Sunday, do you want to make a whole week's worth of assignments? You can all schedule them for different times. Or you could also just save it as a draft. If you click that, it pulls you back over to your assignments tab, and it just saves it as a draft. Click the three dots, edit, open that same page up, and you can assign that whenever you want. So 3 different ways to do it, but bottom line is once you hit assignment, you will have that assignment go live. And it takes a little bit of time sometimes, spinning around. Here we go. Your assignment is now live. So you see your topic, ELA, you see your assignment, click it, who turned it in, who is assigned to, and they could actually see that doc. So once you get that, you are good to go.